Hey guys, how you doing? Well, I'm back. I cleaned up the frame the best that I could. I'll show you guys what it looks like now. So I mean, you can still see some spots, you know, like that. I don't know if that's rust or what, but it's there. um, there's a spot that was right here. It's kind of gone. The camera's actually enhancing the way this stuff looks more than what it looks like in person. Kind of, if you guys remember, there's some that was right here. That's kind of for the most part gone. There's a piece right here which is a pain in my butt in this area here. Got that out for the most part. And what I used was some PB Blaster. I used my gun oil. I used a sponge that had a abrasive on the other side, like a Scotch-Brite pad, if you will. And I just went to town, and it pretty much cleaned up quite a bit of it. I didn't get everything, but I mean, at least it's good enough to hold it over until I get it sent off, you know. And it didn't cost me anything except for a little bit of elbow grease or some eraser debris in there. I'll get it clean out real quick. But that's it. So, like I said, I told you guys I was gonna assemble this when I get done straightening it up, and so I'm gonna do that now. Let's see. I just use Q-tips to get in there to clean all this stuff out. So I mean, you can still see there's some in there. Still some there in the corners. But it's not going to be perfect, I know that, but it's good enough. So here comes the assembly portion. And again, I'm not going to really talk much while I'm doing this. I'm just going to put it together. So I just got a low battery notification, so I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit, guys. Mainspring, you want it to go, not mainspring, sear spring, you want it to go onto that notch right there. And then you want to make sure it goes over those areas like that. Typically it'll just fall right in line, so don't have to do too much fiddling with it. well, one thing I forgot to do is put all this back together. So I found what was giving me the issue is that springs, I think like I said before, is a little bent right there, and it's binding up inside. I just got to get a new spring. It's no big deal. But for the time being, I'm going to put a drop of oil across the spring just to lubricate it in the slide. Just to keep it lubricated in here. So hopefully that helps. Well, you know what? Okay. All right. Now I gotta put the safety back on. So this part, putting this back in always seems to give me issues for some reason. I guess I just don't have the technique down 100%, but let's see if this works. There it goes. And you usually don't want to let it do that. I didn't snap. You don't want it to smack. This being steel, it's okay, but aluminum, that would have probably dented it by doing that. So you want to make sure your hammer doesn't go slapping against the frame like that. So that's that. The lower part is done. Let's go ahead and put this back together. Barrel goes in. Bushing. Spring. And guide rod. Go together like that. Just like that. Let me put a drop of oil on here. And I do a little drop right here on this. I didn't work on this too much, so I'm not really that worried. See how it just doesn't want to retract. Oh, there it goes. Alright. So let's see how that goes. Safety's on. That goes. No beaver tail safety. That goes. Push the beaver tail in. Fires. Well, there it is, guys. It's pretty much the reassembly of that gun quickly because I'm running out of battery. Yeah, if you guys got any questions, let me know. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.